It's grandmommy time. I took it into my own hands to finish what I once started. You're confused? Okay, let me explain. Short story, even shorter. About 4 or 5 years ago, I started drawing illustrations based on each zodiac sign. I could only draw till up to Cancer before my ADHD brain gave up. I got caught up in something new at the time and never got around finishing the Zodiac illustration series, even though I really do love to make illustration series. So I thought that it would be a good opportunity to bring back the Zodiac illustration series again, and we are starting off randomly with Virgo because it's September, so this is a little art present for all the Virgo babies out there. Virgos, please stop thinking that you are smarter than everyone. Also, doesn't it hurt when you sit down with that stick up your. Never mind. Lol. Not me making enemies out of an entire Virgo community, but I can't help it since I love to talk shit about others. Now, guess what sign I am? A little hint. I am one of the most hated zodiacs out there. If you can guess in the comments correctly, I'll draw your zodiac next, okay? So I chose this very demure, very mindful pose for the Virgo because she is a virgin maiden, according to the ancient scriptures of Korah and Tumblr. She is supposed to be one of the earth signs, so I also kept that in mind while drawing her because I made her touch grass in the end. Okay, you'll see. I also gave her a little dimple because I once knew this Virgo who had a cute dimple. Now, dimples are not exclusive to Virgos. It just got stuck in my mind, so that's why I drew it. By the way, I got so disappointed as I was editing this video because I just realized Shen Shi is a Virgo and his color palette is also green. I lost my chance to draw Shijun. God damn it. Totally off topic, but Scum Villain is one of my favorite MXTX novels, and Shen Shi eats with his monologues the entire time. I absolutely love him. Gosh, how can I not realize this before? I feel so defeated. Alright, maybe next time I'll draw a fan art of Shen Shi. Anyways, my love for Yao aside, I do realize that this fair maiden is a bit too muscled up. She looks strong, she looks like she goes to the gym. But if you call me out on that, I'll just call you back out for not giving Virgos enough credit. They can go to the gym and gain muscles, even though apparently most Virgos naturally tend to stay on the thinner side. Don't ask me for my sources of information though. However, one thing for sure, Virgos have great hair. All the Virgos I know, especially the females, have really good hair. That's why I drew long red hair for this character, and I also found a really good brush on Ibispaint to draw hair. It's the flat tip watercolor brush. As you can see, the strands are looking more 3D even without the initial shading and highlights, and adding those with this brush was also really easy and looked good. Hair is such a complicated thing, you just never know what to do with it. So finding a good brush is like becoming a good barber. I did not want to cover her mommy muscles, so instead I gave her a body jewel. I don't know why, but I hate drawing clothes. Does that make me a pervert or am I just lazy? I am not the best to draw jewelry, so I went with a simple design, very rough, very unrefined. Since I was going to add a bunch of highlights on it anyways, I did not render it with super clean lines. I also gave it an emerald because that represents Mercury and it went well with the overall vibe of the character. Remember when I said she's gonna touch grass? Yes, this is exactly what I'm doing with the background. And you should also go outside and touch some grass because you watched too many Silas edits for it to be normal. I am really going with an all green color palette, and even for the darkest shadows, I am choosing a bluish green color instead of the normal blue shadows you'd normally use for these kind of scenes. Bro, this leaf brush saved me so much time. I made sure that the nature looks nature. So I am adding the sunspots and later on the sun rays coming through the branches and making our character glow. This worked so well with the green background. It just made everything pop out of the canvas. It was also giving the illustration a kind of ethereal look, which I wasn't going for, but it happened and it was a happy accident.
Feeling every spark, shock to my heart. See my blood rush running. Staring at my hands and making big plans. You and me started something just to watch my mind go wild. A hurricane inside, tearing through my chest so loud. Can you hear my heart right now? This is bigger than a crush. Embers falling around me. Really think this could be love. Ooh, only one I'm thinking of. Always electrify me. Yeah, you really keep me up all night.
So apparently it took me 23 layers to realize that something was still missing, so I gave her another piece of jewelry on her arm, and after adding the final touches, this is the finished piece. Subscribe if you like it.
On my face to face, a high speed chase. Feel my blood rush running. Staring at your mouth, thinking